As a young adult, everything that you do right now is going to have a huge impact on how your future turns out. And I can tell you right now, just from being a young adult for myself, I definitely care, and I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you care too. I'm going to be going over 5 habits that you could build right now in order to make sure that your future turns out exactly how you want it to. But before I get into any of those habits, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe to the channel because it truly does help me out. And of course, if you want to start your future off right, go ahead and click the link that I have down below for Webull, where you could sign up and get 12 free stocks worth up to $36,000 after you deposit 1 penny on the platform. But now let's get into the first habit that you need to build right now in order to be successful. The first habit that every young adult should build right now is just making an agenda on a daily basis. By having an agenda, you're pretty much writing down what you want to get done throughout the day, and you're going to be crossing them out as you get those things done. I can tell you right now, anything that you have in your mind is not always going to stay there, and you're probably going to forget what you have to do. So if you just write it down, whether it be just doing schoolwork or recording that YouTube video or just writing down any ideas that you have throughout the day, it's going to help you out a whole lot because number one, you're not going to forget anything, and number two, you're always going to be able to cross out and keep track of all your progress. Ever since I started using an agenda, I've just been able to keep track of all the stuff I want to get done, and I've actually been getting them done. It's extremely motivating to just cross stuff off of your list and of course throw that piece of paper away after you finish, because I can tell you right now, you're not always going to remember what you actually want to get done. So go ahead and make an agenda today if you don't have one already, and just go ahead and keep track of all the stuff you need to finish. The next habit that you guys need to start building is sleeping on time. Ever since I've started sleeping on time, I've just woken up with a whole lot more energy, and I've been a lot more productive throughout my day. Getting enough sleep is extremely vital in building any other successful habits that you might have in mind, because with no sleep, you're not going to have no energy. So if you sleep on time, you're going to be able to think of stuff a whole lot better, and you're going to be a lot more productive throughout your day. Right now, I currently sleep at around 10 o'clock, and I wake up at around 7 a.m. every single day. And just from doing this on a daily basis, my body just naturally adapted to waking up at that schedule. I get so much done before it's even 12 p.m. By waking up at 7, I pretty much give myself a whole 5 hours to do anything that I need to get done, and I have the rest of the day to myself, which is exactly how I'm able to put these videos out for you. Because I'm telling you, as a full-time college student, it's not easy to manage school and recording YouTube videos, but just by getting enough sleep, I'm able to do both and not feel like I'm overwhelmed. So it's extremely vital that you at least get 7 hours of sleep every night, and try to sleep early, because the earlier that you sleep, the earlier you're going to wake up, and the earlier you wake up, the earlier you're going to knock out all of that work that you have to get done. So go ahead and make this the #1 habit on your list, because once you build this habit, you're going to be unstoppable. Now, the next habit that a lot of people should start doing is just building connections with other successful people. Whether it be people at your school or people that you just know as friends, go ahead and build a connection with them, because by surrounding yourself with people who are doing what you want to do, you're going to start doing that stuff for yourself as well. There are a lot of people out there who just focus on social media and just watching other people's success, and they start to feel bad for themselves. But I'm telling you right now, if you just eliminate that habit and start focusing on building connections in real life as opposed to on social media, you're going to be able to get a lot more stuff done, because the people that are posting that stuff on social media probably aren't even doing it for real. But if you find people in real life who actually are doing that stuff, you're going to be a whole lot more motivated. By being around people who set goals for themselves on a daily basis and actually implement them in their daily life, I'm able to do that for myself as well, because I'm just surrounded by people who are constantly working. And if you're surrounded by people who are working, you're not going to feel the need to go ahead and play games or just slack off, because you're all trying to make progress together. So if you surround yourself with people who are actually successful, and of course if you put yourself around people who are looking to be successful, chances are you're going to be successful. So go ahead and make connections with those types of people. And that brings me to the next habit, which is just getting comfortable talking to people. From my prior experience, being able to talk to people and give a decent speech just makes me stand out a whole lot more than most people, because a lot of people tend to be on the shy and timid side, so they're not really as open when it comes to meeting new people and of course talking in front of large groups. But if you're able to do that, you're already setting yourself up for a very successful future, because if you're looking to be successful, you're probably going to have to give speeches, you're probably going to have to talk to a bunch of people, and you're probably going to have to build multiple connections, like I said. So of course, if you're able to just talk and be open, it's going to help you a whole lot, because you won't feel nervous when it comes to making that next business deal, and you won't feel pressured when it comes to talking in front of that group of people who might be your next potential investors. So if you haven't already, just start getting out your comfort zone by introducing yourself to different people in your school or people in your work, and it's going to start to help you out a whole lot more once you start to realize you're comfortable talking to anybody who approaches you. Because I could tell you, confidence is key in anything that you do, and if you appear confident, then people are going to think that you're an expert. So just make sure that you build that confidence over time by talking to more people and building those connections. Now, the next habit that you need to do, start doing side jobs. Whether it be small side hustles while you have a full-time job, or just doing side hustles as a full-time job, go ahead and start doing any type of work so that you could build some type of experience. I've never actually had a job where I got got paid like every 2 weeks or every week, because I've never actually chosen to do that, and I've taken the side hustle route as my main source of income. But by doing side hustles, I've learned so many different things that most people don't even know, because you're going to be learning from your personal experiences and all your personal mistakes. Just like with phone reselling, I've learned how to up my profits, and I've learned negotiation skills, or by growing Instagram theme pages, I've learned how to become better at social media marketing. All those things are going to help you out a whole lot more in your future, because the basic stuff that you learn in a job is not something that you're going to be able to implement in your daily life as much. So if you haven't already, go ahead and find yourself a new side hustle to try out and just test the waters to see if this is something that you're comfortable doing. Staying on social media for way too long is not a good thing, so I suggest that you just limit the time that you spend, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or Twitter. Just lower your social media usage time, because social media is more toxic than it is positive. And just off of using Instagram for so long to grow these theme pages, I really started to notice that most of the stuff that's posted on social media is just made to bring other people down. So if you're able to cut that out of your life and you're able to just focus on yourself a lot more without comparing yourself to other people, you're going to be twice as happy as you are right now. I can guarantee that. Everything on social media is made to show that people are living better than you are, and there's no point in watching that on a daily basis, because all it does is bring down your mindset, and it just makes you feel less confident in your ability to be successful. So I hope you guys take these habits into consideration and start building them right now, because they're going to have a huge impact on your future. And if you start to do them properly and on a daily basis, your future is going to be extremely bright. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and of course get your free stocks worth up to $36,000 on Webull when you click the link I have down in the description below and just deposit 1 penny on the platform. Besides that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.
See you, chump.